Hi everybody, welcome to Mark's Backyard Birds and Saturday Live at the Backyard Bird Center. Well, today it is brutal here in Kansas City. Temperature I think now is now below zero. Wind chills are 20 below zero or more. And we had a lot of snow this week. It snowed all day today. So the birds are in high stress, no doubt about it. And bird feeders are so important. And we, I've done other posts this week, and so you guys know if you're a regular follower. But one of the things that we were talking about, and we thought we would talk about today, are the ground feeders, and I've done programs on taking care of the ground feeders. But one in particular, what kind of feeders will come in handy in these kind of conditions, and that are the ground trays. Yes, you can just throw ground throw, which is sitting right here behind me. Mark, that's my blend of mainly millet with some sunflower and safflower in it. You can throw that directly on the ground, and yes, the birds will pick it up right on your patio, on your picnic table, some kind of surface like that. But that seed's going to get wet. If it's just on the ground, a little bit of sunshine, snow melting, the seed gets soaked. So to help keep it dry, up off the ground trays are great ideas. Now, what we like are the ground trays that are made from recycled milk jug material, because wood on the ground is going to absorb moisture and the wood's going to rot even faster. But a ground tray is just simply a device that is keeping that seed elevated, and you can actually throw seed under it too if you want to, because the juncos will feed under them and they'll feed on top of them. But a ground tray, you can feed almost anything in, and of course all birds are going to be able to get to it. Squirrels are going to be able to get to it, and so that, and some people are like, well, I don't want that because the squirrels can get into it. But there are solutions. The dove cages, which are great because the dove have been a real issue this winter so far here in this area. But like this company makes a dove cage that attaches to the ground tray, and it's a 2-inch diameter. So even cardinals can get in it. Now they have to be brave, and it takes them a while to figure it out. But the smaller birds, juncos, will go right in and out. Chickadees will figure it out. They're going to go in, and eventually the larger birds like cardinals will figure that out. Now remember, cardinals love safflower and nutrisaf, and squirrels don't, so that's always an alternative in there. But the dove will eat safflower and nutrisaf up, so a dove cage is a really good addition to a ground tray, keeping the seed dry, keeping it off the ground, and limiting what birds you can get to it. Now, they also make a covered ground tray, because yes, snow and ice can get to these. And you have to go and dump them out and put new fresh seed in it. A covered ground tray is awesome because it really helps protect it. Nothing's going to protect it from sideways snow, which we get from time to time. But a covered ground tray is a great alternative too, to give you extra protection. So help keep the seed dry. Take care of those ground feeders like the juncos and mourning doves, if that's who you want. Cardinals are, typically ground feeders, and I just did a program last week about why bird feeders are so busy when it snows. The stress is high. Their whole world gets covered in snow. These guys are used to feeding on the ground. That's where they want to. Ground trays are a great way to take care of them. So thought that was a good idea for a program. Thanks for the suggestion. If you would, give us a like, give us a share. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. Until then, come on, let's talk birds.